Welcome back to the channel, if you're joining again. In this week's video, we'll run through some of the things that we come across on MOTs. Obviously we won't be doing them live whilst they're being MOT, we'll look at them after. Give people some more ideas on things that, grey areas, like it's, at the end of the day it's a discrepancy of the tester at the time. On what things should pass and fail and advise and that. I mean, I'm sure that we'll come across some stuff that is a bit iffy. A few bits of normal work as well, throw it in there. You fancy seeing any of that? Stick around. That is not good. Oh, sorry for the accent. Just running a brake test on this Fiesta that's come in, failed the MOT on imbalance. I mean, the brakes are pretty rusty. Potentially be the caliper. Yeah, it's definitely not doing a lot, is it? In comparison to this side. Yeah. Take it apart, check the caliper. Pretty sure that ain't supposed to be like that.
In the tyre on the inner edge is worn.
Ooh. So it's been for an MOT, right? And it failed, and mate, he's only round a corner, so he wanted to throw it down to us. We're just running through it. Obviously, that isn't working. But there was no mention of these bushes. They're clearly delaminating both sides. Tyre is starting to go thin on the inner edge. Both sides? No, that one's alright.
If I sit on the rim that's distorted, which is
fair enough, yeah.
That disc.
Oh yeah.
Did pass the brake test on the front,
but no, was there no advisory?
Yeah.
You would usually advise when pretty much only half the brake pad is actually touching the surface of the disc. What do you reckon? Lower arms? Little Freelander is in. Brakes are grinding. Had to look through the inside. It is metal on metal. Got to change those. This has got the electronic handbrake on the calipers, so we need to plug the diagnostic in and go through the wind out process on the calipers. Just run through that quick, why not? In these Freelanders, the diagnostic port is down under here. Find that. And that's all done, that's logged into the vehicle. So what we want to do, parking brake, blah blah blah. Functional tests, special functions, and you've got your list there. And we're going for parking brake pad replacement, release to service position. Yes, continue. Make sure you follow all that. Conditions not correct. Why? Oh, I've just noticed. 12 volts. Now, we run across this problem a lot with a lot of the more modern stuff, especially Land Rovers. The Range Rovers are the worst. That was silly of me to not even think about that. So what we've got to do now, we'll get the battery charger on the battery, leave it on for a bit, wait for the voltage to pull up, and then we'll be able to go through the process. Right, we're there. Let's try that again. What? Oh, you bugger. Could have had the brakes apart by now. Oh, look. Third time lucky. Here we go. We're there. I think. Oh, I'm just watching the battery voltage. Complete. Ignition off. Ignition on. Continue. Please don't. can see the battery voltage like fluctuate successfully. That's off. I'm going to leave this plugged in whilst we're doing this because I don't trust it. Let's finally have a look at these discs. Crikey. Oh man, that is a really good one. Fair play. See what it's done to the disc. Oh mate. Well, that's summertime gone, isn't it? Go on, there we go. Get rid of that. Another thing that's just been noticed is that boot. It's all twisted up. Sprayed a bit of lube on. Get a little bit more in there, like that, because that's twisted up. The next, if you split that, the next thing you're going to end up down the line is you get moisture in, and it will seize the caliper. Don't want that. Now that's free and not stuck anymore. You can just squeeze those like so. Still need to sort this out. I'm not happy with that because it's all twisted up. So where I've lubricated it, look, just give it a little push and that will right itself again, but it's not twisted up anymore. Parking brake pad replacement exit maintenance mode application. Right, let's get your ignition back on. Just putting them back out. They're locked. There we go, complete. Turn the ignition off. Ignition on. Off. On. Right, so in theory now we'll get in and do it manually. It should all work. Ooh, squeeze in. In theory it should all be working now. Start the engine. Pedal feels good. Oh shush. Parking brake off. Yeah, that's good. Parking brake on, manually, the switch. Try that again. There you go. Job done. Next order of business. Caddy van in, needs a glow plugs doing on it. 50-50 chance of whether they're going to come out. The plugs, dropped a load of our magic penetrant in there, let it soak for a bit. Engine's nice and warm at the minute, and hopefully they'll start coming undone. Busy old day, been messing about. Like, we've got a massive change round to do now after lunchtime. Done all the MOTs for this morning, got a few bits to do on them. I actually tell a lie, another one's just turned up, like out of the blue. A lot of people are starting to do that now. They find out we're doing the MOTs and they just drop by. So could you slot one in quickly this afternoon? Yes, we can. Anywho, let's see how this goes. Oh yeah. Ooh, fair play. It's another one. 3. Come on, fingers crossed. Let's make it 4. Yeah, good enough. 1, One thing quite a lot of people don't seem to do, they get so tight in there, right? Just a tiny little dribble, not thick dollops of it, just a tiny little dribble on the threads. This van, it's not that old. It will probably end up doing another, well, X amount of 1,000 miles. The glow plugs will need doing again at some point. So little dab of grease on the threads, because we have so many where people have changed plugs, or the plugs need changing from the factory, and they're just completely stuck. It's an absolute nightmare. So we always just put a little dab around the threads to help the next person, essentially. Another important thing with these, don't use an electric tool on them. For the sake of it, just you do it by hand, because you can just feel when it starts to bite and go tight. You don't need to completely over tighten these things. There you go, look, just bitten straight up there. That's a lot, no more than that. Next thing I'm going to do, just going to have a look at the engine management codes, clear them. Yeah, glow plug circuit. So cylinder 3 was picked up. They wanted all 4 changed. You should really do that, to be honest. What we'll do now, I'll just fire it up quick. Let him run for a few seconds. Got no engine management light. We have got a light bulb out there, I've just noticed. We'll get that done for him as well whilst he's here. Can't hear any chuffing under there, so you know that the glow plugs are down tight enough. Again, you don't need to over tighten glow plugs. On to the next. Near side's worse. Ah, there we go. Just about to see that. Oh yeah. There is a big lip, isn't there? Example here, MOT standard wise. Let's have a look at this side. Oh Christ. Oh, camera's at the wrong angle, it won't pick that up. Yeah. Pads on that side are literally like, another example there of MOT standard. Can't let that go through. Come across it so much that it's so common. The bits that we do on the cars, like MOT wise, your brakes have got to work, or you know they've got to be at least technically like to the minimum standard on MOTs. It is literally like the minimum standard. It's again discretion of the tester what they would advise and pass and fail. Other than that, on that Volvo, needing the front brakes doing, where they're not going to have them done, you have to fail it for the minute and then get them sorted out, get it retested. Another little example of certain things, like if your brake pads are quite thin, realistically shouldn't go through the MOT, especially if the pads are worn down past the minimum requirement. Just dumped a load of water out. On to the next. This Fiesta ST that we thought the caliper was seized on. No, it's not the caliper. There you go, look. Winding it back in, absolutely fine. Ooh. I bet I can't even turn them properly with a spanner. 15. Oh my god. No. Ah, that one does move a bit, but it's very stiff. Don't slide in and out. This one, quite noisy bugger. It would have been quicker and easier to change a caliper. That would have been the best case scenario, basically. Try and free these up, help the customer out. Otherwise we'll have to wait on parts again for at least a day or two. So let's see if we can get these moving again. Whilst we're at it, as we're doing so many brake pads on this video, that is definitely even better than the other one. Look at the state of that. Woo! God, yeah, dear. Right, chuck this in the vice over here and well, see what we can do with it. a little one of them. The messy end of the. This is like the spare workbench, you know. It's got pretty much every tool you'll ever need all in there though, so better than nothing. Our favourite stuff. Get some in here, pop this back. We've got new rubbers, so if these break, it's not the end of the world. I might just put new ones on it anyway, to be honest. There's got to be a reason that these have seized up. Get some of that in. Get it soaking for a bit. It's coming up to lunchtime. That one is the one that was actually a bit looser on the car. So it is moving. I want a 15. That's actually loosened up quite nicely. Honestly. This stuff, man, honestly. Absolute favourite, that stuff. There we go. Absolute magic. That one wasn't too bad. That one is absolutely rock solid still. That's going to need... I'll have to reposition it. I think that's going to need a lot of work, that one. And then in a minute, let's get there. See. Ooh. Oh yeah. Get away. No way. Honestly. There you go. Look at that. That stuff. It's loose enough for this to handle it. Oh yeah. Fair play. I don't think I'll get it out by hand. So crow's foot out of there. Here you go. Spot on. It's just absolutely caked with rust. Seized in the end. So we get these cleaned up nicely on the wire wheel and that, clean those out and chuck them back in. There we go. That's what we should be like. Throw that back together, track rod end to do and service, and then that's ready to go for car sales. It'd be interesting to see what it does on the handbrake now as well, in comparison to earlier. Oh yeah. Bearing in mind those are fresh pads and brake discs, they've still got a bed in of that yet. This is a brake pad channel at the minute. One of the regulars in. Out of the ones we've had so far in this video, I think this is by far the winner. The others were pretty bad, but that is just getting your money worth.
Pointless putting that on there. Tyre advice. Tyre advice.
We've done the tyres. A friend of ours just bought their van in, failed an MOT somewhere else, didn't bring it to us. Should have done. As soon as it was driving in and it put the brakes on, you can see the front offside wheel jolting around, and when it went in the rollers, it really moved. There's no mention of it on advisory on the MOT from the place wherever it's done. I don't know where it's done. It'd be interesting to have a look at that.
So when you're braking, you can see the rub marks from this side.
Give it a wiggle.
With the weight of the van on it, it's obviously
Yeah,
a lot
exactly.
worse.
Like that front one.
I think this side's not too bad.
Usually this side.
That's normal.
Yeah.
A little bit. But they didn't even advise it.
No, it wasn't even picked up.
That's why the tyres were worn out.
Yeah. Was that front one gone as well? Or was that one looking
Nah, that
okay?
one's not too bad. It's just the driver's side.
Must have been Stevie Wonder test on that.
Yeah, like that.
Actually doing something other than brakes as well. That spring's dead on that. BMW 1 Series. Donut. It's all splitting. See that there? Nope. Where'd you get your licence? That's a bit naughty, that is. Whoever tested that didn't even pick up on that when you're moving it in and out. We noticed it as soon as we moved it, like, to come in. Do you know what I mean? It can't have just floated onto the MOT ramp in the other place, can it? Again, like I keep saying, tester's discretion, but we personally would at least advise that, because that's not, you know, it's not right. Anyway, let's have a look at this thing. Gone. Oh yeah. Look at that. Woo! Definitely time to change that. Good call. Genuine. Yep. Our part numbers. Another thing that we do quite a lot of here, well, not quite a lot all the time, but we do a lot of underbody protection. There's underguard stuff, because even though this is a relatively modern car, it's only, well, it's only like 10 years old. You get all this surface corrosion. It's not flaky or you can't push through it or anything like that. All the way around it on the subframes and whatnot. And obviously, it will just continue to get worse. So what we do is I've already done it actually, I didn't show any of it. I'll just prep it up, scrub it all off, blow it all off with the airline, get the underguard on it, just to help preserve it like that bit more, because you know, it's not really an old car, but another X amount of years on the road untreated, and you'll have subframes rotting out, and we have seen them rot out, even on newer stuff than this, to be fair, on some Japanese stuff. Right, service and the subframe treatments and that all finished on that. One last thing that needs doing on it, these are fogged up, so going to give those a polish, and then that'll be out the door. Starting to get more of the bigger stuff in now as well. Yeah, I think it is. Keep them coming. We don't mind. Oh yeah!
Slightly detached.
Yeah.
Oh, it's even better.
Really? Oh!
It's a little bit bulged.
Yeah. Oh wow!
Oh my days.
That is, let's get out of here quick before it goes. Some of these trucks and that are the best ones, like the problems that happen. That must have been, well, you wouldn't know, they've always got weight in it. They wouldn't know. Yeah, oh, that is lucky. It was, but I reckon, give it another day or two, bouncing down these roads with all that weight in it, she'd have gone bang, and they'd have been stranded. No spare wheel. That's the last MOT of the day done. Busy week this week. New MX-5, just finishing doing the service on it. A couple of little bits to do next week. Got a Range Rover about to come in. Ooh. Yeah, it's all over it, isn't it?
Nice watch it don't drip when it's come down.
Yeah, it's alright.
Exhausted.
Yeah.
See what at the back of the engine is coming down from the top of the gearbox at the back.
Bit oily under there. And we believe that it's because of, oh, you can't really see it underneath there. Oh, excuse me. Oil cooler, quite common to fail and basically just run oil all down the back of the engine. It goes over the exhaust and turbo, it starts smoking and burning and stinks like. So I've just washed it all off. Dan's going to take it home tonight and then we'll check it again after a run to see if it's appeared again from around there. It probably has. I think it's quite a common problem.
And yeah, well, all of that
It's got to come off. Might do a feature on that.
Yeah.
To be fair, be quite an interesting.
Quite a labor-intensive job.
Yeah, it'd be quite an interesting job to cover. Maybe next week's video. Well, I think that'll pretty much wrap up this week's video. Loads of jobs done. We've done loads more work than what's actually been appearing on this week's video. Like, we have been doing a lot of brakes and a lot of MOTs this week. A lot of other jobs done as well. We don't just do brakes and Land Rovers. Quite a few Land Rovers in this week. As always, thanks for tuning in. Follow along our little journey, me and Dan. If you like what you see, go back through the channel, have a look. Might see something you like. If you fancy it, hit the subscribe button. And we'll see you on the next one.